What is wrong with my speech today? Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow blah, blah, blah. Whatever, bitch. Hey there everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicki. Thank you so much for watching again this week. If you are a new viewer, please, before getting into this video, there's a hyperlink at the bottom right of this here screen. Click on that hyperlink and you'll be automatically subscribed. Alternatively though, you could do the long way and go to the subscribe button that's red underneath this here screen, and you'll be doing the exact same thing by clicking on it. But what's more important to me though is that bell icon that's right next to that red subscribe button, because by clicking it, you automatically subscribe to be notified whenever I drop some magic like this gem over here today. But it's actually really not magical at all, because I've had it up to here with this lockdown. I know the circumstances don't allow for this lockdown to just be abruptly ended, but I'm just saying, me personally, wow, sengikhathele. So what I won't do though is get into that right now and vent about that, because that's for a little bit later. Few great things happened this week, specifically for pop culture rather. We had Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyoncé with the remix Savage. Now I want to get into that. This video is not about me going into the whole, like, I'm not reviewing anything. I just thought, you know what, I want to talk about it because these are actually my faves. Nicki Minaj, Beyoncé, hello. When I listened to that Savage remix, I was living for it. In the ages of female rappers, Beyoncé is the best. And if you're arguing with that, please unsubscribe and don't ever watch my channel again. Beyoncé is a feature, but girl, she is all over that song. I mean, I'm living because I am the Beehive. It was just her voice. And a really cute thing about that collaboration was the fact that they're both from Houston. I like Savage now because Beyoncé is featured in that song and she really did elevate it. And I mean, it was a great song thanks to TikTok. TikTok is putting a lot of songs on nowadays, but that's a story for another day. And then we move over to Nicki Minaj. Now with Nicki Minaj, lately, there's just always got to be drama, darling. I love her music, I love her flow, I love her style of rap, I love her style in general. I miss even Bobby Nicki Minaj, as tacky as a lot of people may think it was. I enjoyed that era. I love Nicki Minaj. I've been listening to her since her mixtape days. I hate how everything that's associated with her now has to have drama. I mean, this wasn't drama, but it was kind of dramatic, the fact that her verse got leaked before the song could be released. Girl, where's your team? Like, Nicki Minaj needs to understand that she's rap royalty and her team needs to act accordingly. I mean, you can't be having verses leaking. Where's your team?
Girl, get it together.
But to prove that she's no rookie in the game, what did sis do? Sis was like, okay, y'all gonna leak my verse? I'm just gonna quickly write another one that's also just as much fire as the first one. Even though I prefer that leaked version, I liked it, it sounded better. I like the flow switches. I mean, she switches up her flow at least 3 times in that other one. This one, but this one is also fire. And I mean that closing at the end of the song where she comes for not Wendy Williams. Girl, we see you. But now back to this not even 21-day lockdown anymore, just lockdown in general, because the time is indefinite. We don't know when this lockdown is going to end, and that's the most frustrating part. I made commitments that I would try and eat healthy, and I made a video about intermittent fasting and banting. Those are the 2 methods that have worked for me, but I specifically told myself that I would actually try to do both simultaneously, so be a banter while also intermittent fasting. How was that going? You know what, let's talk about gym. I've been fairly consistent. For the past 2 weeks, I went to gym 5 days a week, consistently every single day, Monday to Friday. It's this week, this 3rd week. Listen, it really took everything in me. It's not because I'm lazy, it's because I'm tired. And not the fatigue that comes from, like, because you're physically tired, maybe you stayed up. No, I'm physically and emotionally drained, I'm mentally drained. Being in your thoughts 24 hours, 7 days a week, that's going to be tiring mentally for you, especially if your thoughts are like mine, where you overthink a lot of things. You're thinking about a lot of situations, you're trying to work on this, you want to change that, you're angry about this, you're embarrassed about that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. I should have made up with this person. Have I phoned this person? It's a lot. I'm really trying hard, guys, to intermittent fast. I've got more good days than there are bad, so I think I've fallen off about, 4 days where I really was just eating shit. But all the other days for the past 3 weeks, excluding weekends, because weekends are my shit eating days. That sounds weird. Weekends are my shit eating days. But it's, guys, following a diet when you have nothing to keep you busy is really, really difficult. And there's snacks all over the pantries. So, I mean, I've discussed this before. We're gonna need to adjust this eating plan a little bit to fit my needs and my capabilities, and most importantly, my happiness, because food is love. Food is happiness. Food is everything. Another thing that's really, really getting to me is the fact that my skin is just doing its own thing. I was under the impression that because I'm not going to be exposed to sunlight, I won't be outside, I won't be exposed to people, I won't be exposed to basically outside toxins, my skin should be a lot better, but it's not. But I think I know why. My water drinking has fallen off the boat a little bit. And it's easier if you're working out, because after my run I come back and I hoy in about 750 milliliters of water, and that's half the job kind of done, because you need to drink at least a liter of water every day for your skin to just be healthy and have that nice natural glow. Maybe I need other products, but do I even have the time and energy to start shopping for new face products? I'm stressed. It was not getting to me as much as it did this week. This week I felt it, and I am frustrated, and but there's nothing we can do. Side note, thank you so much for all the health workers that are in the front line of this COVID-19 pandemic. You guys are really the true heroes. I'm out here crying about my skincare, but you're there facing it head on, putting yourself at risk of getting the coronavirus, even death, because it is fatal to some people. So you guys really are the true MVPs. You guys are the heroes. I mean, there's not enough thank yous we can give you to show our gratitude, because your work is admirable, your zeal is admirable. I mean, I know you're kind of hired to do it, but still, the mere fact that you chose that career path and you still stuck with it, and you're still out there in the field passionately applying all those things that you studied back then in varsity and just trying to make this world a better place. Thank you so much. Generally, this lockdown financially is a blessing. It's a blessing, because I'm even thinking of getting myself some new ink with the coins that I've saved, but that's still in the works. I'm still thinking about it. We need to be responsible with the money. We can't just hoard on things that really aren't that important. But hey, there's a big possibility. Another thing, guys, and I wanted to keep this thing for last because it's actually very stressful. Bible, I miss being held. I miss being held. I miss that attention. Anyways, I might be going back to work in the next couple of weeks. I'm very happy about that. I need some structure back into my life because I'm starting to lose it a little bit. But that's all I have today for my venting session. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to my kak. I really do appreciate all you guys that watched through the whole video. Don't neglect to follow me on Instagram, just_Leashley. I update there every single day. That's where I am primarily. I'm trying to slowly get back into Facebook, but Facebook is just such a shit, man. Go on to the comment section, write a comment, let me know what you'd like to hear from me. How did you feel about this video? Did you enjoy it? What don't you like about it? What did you like about it? Just go ham. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, bell icon for notifications. You know the drill. Also in the comment section, I've been doing this every single week. I'm not letting you guys know that that's what I'm doing. But in the comment section, I always put a link of the previous video so you can go watch it if you missed last week's video. If you didn't miss last week's video, then watch it again just for the shits and giggles. But on that note, it's your boy Leash dipping out. Listen, you love. Mwah.